What's up, guys? Matt here again. So, I wasn't really planning on doing a video like anytime soon, but what happened today is really sort of I just had after these announcements I knew I had to make a video on it because it's unreal. It's unreal what's happened. So today was the Tokyo Game Show Koei Tecmo stream, and they were going to announce two new Dynasty Warriors titles, celebrating the 20th anniversary of the series. Now, everyone, all the fans were sort of really wondering what the hell these titles were going to be, because we knew they couldn't be like Samurai Warriors 1, they couldn't be a Warriors Orochi 1, they probably weren't going to be another spin off. They were going to be Dynasty Warriors focused. So, we've really been thinking over the past couple of weeks, what the hell could it be? And today we found out. And disappointing is an understatement here. If you had to think of like the worst case scenario, that is exactly what we got here. We got the worst case scenario. So, they announced Dynasty Warriors 9 Empires. This one we shouldn't really be surprised about. This was probably quite a safe bet that we were going to get at least the Dynasty Warriors 9 Empires, because they've quite literally they haven't not done an Empires game since, well, Dynasty Warriors 3. They've never missed a main entry Empires game. 4 got one, 5 got one, 6 got one, 7 got one, 8 got one. So we shouldn't really be surprised about Dynasty Warriors 9 Empires. One thing to note is that they've apparently gotten rid of the open world formula, which I guess makes sense. So basically, it's just going back to a regular old Dynasty Warriors 9 Empires game, which, if you like, I guess you'll be happy about it. But the thing that worries me is the gameplay. Just because they've changed the open world thing doesn't necessarily mean that they've changed how the game's going to play. So if it plays exactly like Dynasty Warriors 9, people are still not going to be very happy. So that's the first disappointment. That's the more understandable disappointment out of the way. But the next one is just, honestly, it's insulting, really. So it's a mobile game. Yeah, an actual mobile game. Another one. It's not even like this is the first Dynasty Warriors mobile game. I think there's been 2 or 3 already. And it's based on Dynasty Warriors 9. So, both unannounced games, both of them were related to Dynasty Warriors 9, which, let's be honest, most of us really weren't very happy with whatsoever. So, this is just baffling to most of us why why they thought this was a good idea. You're celebrating 20 years of the franchise. Now, when most people think anniversary celebration of a series, you think, let's celebrate celebrate the origins of the series, or at least like older stuff, the beginnings. Not celebrating the most recent stuff. You celebrate the legacy of the series, how it came to be. And I don't think Koei really understood that, which is unfortunate. I mean, let's just look at the 30th Mario anniversary, or is it 35th anniversary? I think it's 35th anniversary. They have released a 3-game collection bundle of 3 of arguably Mario's most liked games. You know, Super Mario 64, Sunshine, and Galaxy. You know, it celebrates his, you know, quite a it celebrates different periods of Mario, which makes sense. You know, we're going to be getting the 35th anniversary of Zelda. I think it's in a year. Is it a couple of years? I think it's like 1 or 2 years time. We're probably going to get the same thing. We're probably going to get a couple of his games all in one nice bundle, celebrating different periods of the series. And you know, this is the norm when you're celebrating a series. You know, what happens is you either get a nice bundle of games, you get a reveal of the newest title out. You get a remake of one of the games, one of the most liked games. You know, stuff like that. What you do not do when you're celebrating a franchise is announce a mobile game and an expansion to a game that most people didn't like. That to me is not a celebration. That's just disappointing because you know the two main things that were announced, most of us aren't even going to bother playing. So complete waste of time. You know, I don't really know what else to say. This is not, you know, what, as I said it before, I'll say it again. This was worst case scenario, and that's what we got. We didn't get a like a remastered bundle of like 2 or 3 of the older games together, which is pretty easy to do. They could have done that. It's not that difficult, but they've just never done it. And the fact they didn't do it for this one, for the 20th anniversary, I don't think they're going to do it ever, which is a big shame. Because, you know, as the consoles aging more and more, the games are getting older and older, and the new consoles don't really care about backwards compatibility. You know, it's basically you just can't play a lot of the old Warriors games on the new consoles, so you just got to either hope that your old systems stay working, or the only other option is emulation. Those are the only two options, which is unfortunate. So that's really all I've got to say about this. It's very disappointing for the 20th anniversary of the Dynasty Warriors series. You know, my YouTube channel is named after the series. You know, my Xbox and PlayStation names are named after the series. You know, so you know Dynasty Warriors and the Warriors franchise, the whole franchise as a whole is a huge deal for me. So it's very disappointing to see that we celebrate 20 years of the Dynasty Warriors franchise, and this is what we get for it. You know, it really isn't. It's not good enough, to be honest with you. You know, very very let down. So that's really all I've got to say about it. I can't really think of anything else to say about it. It's just disappointing. You know, it's just a mobile game and an expansion for the game that nobody really likes. You know. So there you go. Happy 20th anniversary, Dynasty Warriors. There you go. See you later, guys.